I hate to break it to you, right? We're going to show you an easy way to transcribe them onto DVD yourself without having to pay anybody else. So that's still to come. In the meantime, let's talk about one of the easiest gifts that exists. I know we say that a lot here at QVC, but everybody is going to bed at some point, and probably they're going to bed on sheets that have seen better days. So let's go ahead and give them true luxury via Amy Scaglione, who brings us all things true luxury in the form of home reflections, blankets, comforters, and in this case, the sheet set, which value alone I will not shut up about because you're getting extra pillowcases out of this. But even if they were not reversible at all, they are. They are 700 thread count. Cotton blend, which is going to be easier to care for, gorgeous color choices, and you're getting the fitted sheet, the flat sheet, 2 pillowcases if you're picking up the twin, 4 pillowcases if you're picking up every other size choice, at a feature price of $54.98. But remember, we've got Flash Easy Pay, 6 of them going on right now. Wonderful. So that means it comes home for $9.16. So, Amy, it's great to see you. Thanks for bringing this to us. I think a lot of us are going, yay, all my family's coming for Christmas. And oh, wait a minute, the sheet's on the guest bed, right?
Well, I always chat with my friend Greg about that.
Yeah.
Here at QVC, if you've met Greg via your television.
Greg Lawrence.
Yeah, we talk a lot about the fact that tour your own house. Sometimes we shut the guest bedroom door and we haven't looked in there in a while.
That's me.
Or somebody has snagged the pillowcases. I know my sons will take them upstairs and then, So maybe it's just a refresh, or maybe it's just doing something nice for yourself because you're going to have a lot of company over the holidays. Or Jen, even practical gifting. Put it in a basket, add in slippers, maybe some lovely, bath products, and say, sleep in, redo the bedroom.
And I'm going to say, just like selfishly for me, like I usually say with apparel, pajamas are the last thing that we buy for ourselves. It's like, so what? It's just me and my husband seeing it, right? When was the last time you bought a new set of sheets? Or it's a refresh. So let's walk everybody through the color choices. When home reflections with the values and everything, the colors leave us very frequently early, especially in our neutral colors. This has to be the biggest palette I've seen.
It is. And Jen, what I did for you and for you at home is so that you could really understand the reversibility story, which I'll walk you through in a moment. Ocean blue is on the bed, which I would call baby blue, which reverses to a lighter blue. So that's going to be you're going to order that as ocean mist. Right in front of you is going to be the sage. What Jen's touching there is reversed to the lighter tone, and then you're seeing that peak or that band of the darker sage. That's how it would look if you reversed it to the dark.
So cool. Thanks for showing us that.
Absolutely. Right next to that is blush. I call that like a ballet slipper pink.
That's pretty.
Isn't that lovely? And then that reverses to almost like a baby lip pink, I call it. It's just the sweetest pink. I love it. Right next to that, that's going to be this really lovely lilac tone. It's almost a gray lilac that it reverses to, and for you purple gals, it's a dusty lilac. And then, can't go wrong, great neutral. This is going to be your taupe, which reverses to a very light taupe. Gray, a little bit more contemporary, a steely gray. We're seeing a band of that peak of gray at the top. It's going to reverse to this light gray.
Okay, so let's talk about, it's always an education opportunity when we talk about thread count, right? And I think most of us just think higher is better, right? But it's not just thread count, it's what those threads are made of.
100%.
Correct?
100%. You don't want to just get caught up in thread count because you could have 100% poly. If you love poly, that's great. But it might be 1,000 thread count in just poly, or it could be 1,000 thread count in cotton. So in this case, it's a nice blend of both, Jen. 700 thread count. So we talk about a jumping off point at 250 or 300 in terms of thread count, and then getting up into luxury over 500. So this is that nice sweet spot at 700 thread count. So it's going to be nice and durable for you, but not too heavy. So sort of an all seasons sheet. And that's what we talk about when we talk about what's a thread count. And then when we talk about blend, which you mentioned, it's 60% cotton, which is a natural breathable fiber, which we love. And in the Home Reflections collection, this is one of the higher cotton blends that we have at 60%. The balance is poly. That's what gives us that slight luster that you're seeing, less likely to shrink up on you and less likely to pill. And then last but not least, Jen, 2 other points. Extra pillowcases. Who these days, who really sleeps with 2 pillows on your bed? You're either, right? You're either, adding pillowcases to add a layered look on the bed, or you're propping up in bed with devices or movies and you have multiple pillowcases. So on your twin, you're going to receive 2, and then in all other sizes, you're going to receive 4.
I mean, and you know this better than anybody, but a la carte shopping when it comes to bedding can get really expensive. So if you want those extra 2 pillowcases, it could run you 20, 30, 40, however many dollars. We're throwing it all in because we know you're going to want it. on a price of $54.98. Remember, those 6 easy pays we've got on everything in the show, but that Flash Easy Pay event goes away at 3 p.m. The reversibility story here, I think, is a treat. Like, you're going to want to flip and mix and try different, combinations. But I love that we already have, and you described it as a French cuff look on this. I think
Exactly,
cool, right?
And that's one of the little changes we made. If you picked up our reversible sheets in the past, you would fold it back. We used to take our pillowcases and fold them back so you could get a peek of both colors at once. This is a band, so that you're always going to see a little bit of a peek of that color, but if you want to fully reverse it, you can absolutely do that as well. So your flat sheet, your fitted sheet, all of your pillowcases are fully reversible.
Look at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, just isn't one sheet. And Jen, also I should point out a 14-inch depth on your fitted sheet, elastic all the way around, and 16.5 on all other sizes. And if I come down here to show you, the elastic's all the way around. It has a great return. And when I say 14 or 16.5, that's actually an additional 2 inches if you have a mattress topper.
We could talk about this for another 10 minutes. We frequently do.
Yes.
But our gift shows are jam-packed. Bottom of your screen is showing a lot of limited sizes, though. So keep that in mind. Here it is in the sage. Remember, we're showing you both the ways it will look when you reverse it.
Blush.
Thank you.
Lilac, taupe, gray, and you're going to order this as an ocean mist on the bed, Jen.
All right, H217654. We snuck it in here because 6 easy pays on everything. Gray is at last call. Okay. Sage is at last call. Woof, all sizes, right? All right.
Thanks, my friend.
Thank you, Amy.
Good to see you.
Always a pleasure. Okay, I want to give you an update, though, on that table mate. We started with 3,000 of them. Black is gone. Slate gray is gone. Wine, we have 100 remaining.